decided it was time to organize my son's closet. Here is some before footage. We recently moved into our house, and in an effort to get unpacked quickly, we stuffed everything he owned into this closet. There is everything from his bassinet and swing to all of his outgrown clothing from newborn all the way up to 18 months. There's a baby bathtub, tons of toys, my nursing support pillows, pumping supplies, baby books, pieces of room decor from his last nursery, and more. There's so much stuff in here. So I started by pulling everything out of the closet. This can feel very overwhelming because your space is going to get exponentially messier before it starts to come together, but it had to be done. I got these white containers from the Container Store for under $5 each and decided to separate all of his outgrown clothing by size. So I have a bin for newborn, one for 0 to 3 months, 3 to 6 months, etc. I'm keeping all of these items because we are hoping for more children. I let James play underfoot the whole time and had him help mommy. He ended up undoing some of my work, but it was worth it to make him feel included and needed. And here he is literally rocking himself in his chair. Look how proud he looks. And here he falls down and needs soothing. This is sped up to 400%, and I'm pretty sure this is the same sound Peppa Pig makes when she cries. There were a lot of very bulky things in this closet that didn't need to stay there, so I decided to move all of those up to the bonus room. Anything that James no longer uses and needs, but that I want to keep in case of another baby, went up there, with the exception of his outgrown clothing, which I figured made sense to keep in this closet, especially since I had the vertical space for it. After that comes the fun part, which is putting everything away, and this might look a little bit like editing magic, but the only things I removed from the closet were the items I mentioned before, bulky items that he has outgrown, but I want to keep for future kids. Everything else is still here, just in a much more beautiful way. And I even had room to move his toy organizer into here, which was a huge bonus and clears up more space in his room. The top of the closet has 2 rows of the white Container Store bins. Each of these has outgrown clothing sorted by size. So from left to right, we have newborn, 0 to 3 months, 3 to 6 months, 6 to 9 months, 12 months, outgrown accessories like shoes and hats, pumping supplies, and swaddle blankets and burp cloths. I hung up all of his new clothing that will be featured in an upcoming toddler capsule wardrobe video, and under his clothes are a few gray containers. These ones are from Target, which are all empty except for one that has some of his new accessories in it. And so this is just storage that we can grow into. Next to it, tucked behind these shelves, are 2 more bins. The bottom one has clothing that he has not yet grown into, and the top open bin is for me to easily throw clothing in as he outgrows them, and then I'll sort them later. The shelves on the side were stuffed full of random decor and books, and it was just so messy, so I got these gray bins from Target to hide the decor. It gives a much cleaner look, and once we redo his room and decide what to keep, we will use these bins for something else. We are in the process of totally redecorating his room. His room really has not gotten any attention since we've moved in, so I wanted to keep everything until we know exactly what we are going to use, and I'll declutter those items later. Under that, I have 2 bins. The first one has some soft books that are small that he can easily grab, and the other one has his slippers and house shoes in it. And underneath that, I put all of his books, and I chose to put his books at a very low level so that he can access them himself. Very bottom shelf, I have his little piano toys. I was also able to move his toy organizer into here, which is amazing. This really clears up his room, makes it look a little bit nicer. This closet door pretty much stays open, so he can come and go as he pleases. He has access to his books and his toys, and it's just a really good situation. Plus, it's so pretty now. Before, he wasn't even able to get into this closet. It was a huge storage eyesore, and now it's so pretty, and I'm so happy that I got this done. So I hope you guys enjoyed this organizational makeover video. I have a ton more videos like this coming, so if you enjoy this type of video, make sure to subscribe, hit that bell to be notified. Leave me a comment below telling me what area of my house you want to see me tackle next, and I will see you guys with my next video. Goodbye!